Hey there, community. It's Lee Mackenzie. We are continuing on in our Bible reading plan that I'm so excited about, and I want to share with you. This is going to be a chronological overview of the book of Acts. All right. So Acts 1 is written by Luke. It's the continuation of the book of Luke, and he was a companion and friend of Paul. Now, here's what he writes about from chapters 1 through 12 as he is getting detailed eyewitness accounts, because he wasn't there, remember? He wasn't there. And so he's going through and he's making sure everybody is telling him what happened next. And so from Acts 1 through 12, that is really the formation of the church and the persecutions and all the struggles that are going on. We get to see Jesus. He goes and teaches to people for 40 days after he ascends into heaven. There's a lot of amazing ministry that is happening, very Holy Spirit powered, miraculous ministry going on. Gentiles are being converted and things are going wild, let me tell you. And then around Acts 12, we see that Luke shifts his story to Paul, the apostle. And Paul is in those first 12, at the end of the first 12 chapters, he gets baptized basically in the Holy Spirit fire on the road to Damascus. And he goes from persecuting the church now to being its number one mouthpiece for God. And so as we go into Acts 13 through 28, I want to tell you, it's really important in my head to be able to go, all right, where are these places? I don't know what we're going to be launching off into different books at certain points. And I'm going to show you why we wanted to do it chronologically for you. And so in Acts 13 and 14, we're going to see that Paul and Barnabas, along with Luke, they are going up into Turkey, and they are in an area called Galatia. And so when you look at the world or a map, you can see this is down here. This is down closer to Jerusalem and everything else. And then as we go up, they traveled all the way up. They went here, and Galatia is kind of the eastern portion of the highlands of Turkey. And so that is when we hop off into the book of the Galatians, which you're going to also be studying together with the book of Acts. But then from there, I want to show you some other things, and I'm just getting it up here for the map. So he actually ends up traveling over to Troas. And when he goes to Troas, then he hops over. If you can see it right here, that's Troas right here. And then he hops over into Macedonia. So this is the area right here of Macedonia. All of this is Upper Greece. And he goes to Philippi. And then he goes to Thessaloniki. And then he goes down, he visits the Bereans, and then, of course, the Corinthians. Now, after he does that, he travels across, and he goes to Ephesus, which is the book of Ephesians. And so I just wanted to let you know that that is why we are going in the way we're going chronologically through the book of Acts and in the New Testament. Because in Philippi and Greece, that's where Lydia is converted. That's in chapter 16. In chapter 17, they go to Thessalonica. That's in northern Greece. In 18, they go down to Corinth. That's the book of the Corinthians, 1st and 2nd. And then he travels back across to go back to Ephesus. That is the book of Ephesians. Now, you'll notice that he goes back down into, he goes back down to the temple at Jerusalem, and there is a riot there. So a huge riot's going to happen. And that begins Paul's road to Rome. And so from Acts 21 through 27, those are all of his travels as he goes on to Rome to meet Caesar, because he's appealed to Caesar. And then Acts 27 and 28, that's just Paul's last days, Paul's last times, him writing from Rome. All right. Hope this is helpful for you guys. Love you so much. Peace. See ya.